MTV2, formerly known as M2. At the beginning, it was all about the music, 24/7. However, that isn't the case anymore. Now it consists of reruns of MTV reality TV shows, ridiculousness, and other older shows. Starting on New Year's Day 2000, the channel decided to run a marathon of almost every single music video that the MTV Archives had, from A to Z. From A Beautiful Day by Three Colors Red to Zoot Suit Riot by the Cherry Poppin' Daddies. Today, we're going to be covering the history of MTV2's A to Z marathon from A to Z. I hope you enjoy. Before we talk about the MTV2 A to Z marathon, we need to talk about the precursors and the early history of MTV2. From my research, the earliest marathon MTV networks created was the MTV A to Z weekend. It started on Saturday, April 25th, 1987, and played throughout the rest of that weekend. It followed a different format than the MTV2 A to Z marathon. It would start off with bands and artists with names starting with A, playing their music videos from A to Z, and going on to the next artist after every music video from said band or artist had been played until reaching the last band or artist at Z. Oh my god, my voice is already killing me, and we're not even halfway done with the video. Getting back on topic, starting around 1990, VH1 will begin airing what are called the Encyclopedia of Music Videos on weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. Unlike the MTV A to Z weekend, it had a different theme each day for which music videos would be played to fit said theme. One day, you might see early MTV music videos such as Steven's Whip It, but the next day you might see oldies movie performances such as Elvis Presley's Return to Center, from one of his best known movies, 1962's Girls, Girls, Girls. From what I've researched, VH1's Encyclopedia of Music Videos would change its name to History of Music Videos A to Z. It seemed to keep a similar format to what Encyclopedia of Music Videos had early on, but starting around the mid-1990s, the format would revert to what the MTV A to Z weekend had, playing music videos from bands and artists with names starting with A, playing the music videos from A to Z, so on and so forth. From my research, this seemed to be the direct precursor to what would become the MTV2 A to Z marathon, but we're not there just yet. I know there are more A to Z like marathons played on MTV and VH1, like the U2 A to Z marathon played on MTV, but since I can't find much information on it, that's why I'm only mentioning it now. But yeah, we still need to talk about M2. Going back a few years to December 1994, Viacom had the idea of launching a home shopping channel in a similar vein to HSM and QVC. To see if the idea could be successful, MTV, VH1, and Nickelodeon would begin airing test runs on a home shopping program called The Goods during the next 6 months. Not surprisingly, The Goods was a failure and plans of launching a home shopping channel were scrapped. But from the ashes, the idea of a 24/7 music channel would be developed into fruition. On the 15th anniversary of MTV's original launch, on August 1st, 1996, M2 will launch. The first music video played on the channel was Beck's Where It's At. M2 played a wide variety of music videos, from classic MTV music videos to current rock, hip-hop, pop, and electronic music videos. Another good thing about the channel is that it ran commercial-free. 2 years later, more channels will be launched, and M2 will become the first of many channels in MTV Network's so-called digital suite. I would love to cover the other channels in MTV's digital suite, but that's a topic for another day. However, M2 wasn't without its flaws. First, the channel was restricted viewer-wise. M2 initially wasn't available on cable television services. Subscription to satellite television services and networks such as DirecTV and the Dish Network were around back in 1996, but it took until June 1997 for M2 to be added to DirecTV, and it took until around 1998 for M2 to be added to the Dish Network. Second, the diversity of music videos played on the channel shrunk. By 1999, M2 started repeating the same music videos every 2 to 3 hours, and some of the rare music videos stopped being played altogether. Viewers started complaining about this on the internet, especially on Usenet, but through the complaints, an idea began to sprout. What if M2 had a marathon that played every single music video in the MTV Archives from A to Z? Starting in April 1999, M2 will be officially renamed MTV2, and plans for a once-in-a-lifetime music video marathon began to be developed. On New Year's Day 2000, MTV2 will begin what they would call the MTV2 A to Z marathon.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy 2000!
Once the ball dropped, MTV2 started their marathon. The first music video played was A Beautiful Day by Three Colors Red. The MTV2 A to Z marathon initially aired on the channel on an 8-hour programming reel, with 2 repeats playing on the channel afterwards. The structure of the marathon consisted of the music videos themselves, channel bumpers, VJ spots, A to Z factoids, and finally, one of the most iconic parts of the marathon being the Sesame Street inspired A to Z letter bumpers. The bumpers ranged from weird to flat out horrifying. The VJs who manned the helm during the A to Z marathon were Chris Booker, Dave Holmes, and Jan C. Dunn. Throughout the marathon, MTV had a real-time list on the website listing the music videos played. David Kahn, general manager of MTV2, claimed that the MTV Archives had around 19,000 music videos, but that number seemed rather low. But despite that, rare music videos were listed on the A to Z promos, and fans were excited to see and record them. And a good amount of rare music videos saw airings during the marathon, most of them being played for the last time. Alongside these rare music videos, of course, MTV2 would also play most of their well-known rock, hip-hop, electronic, and pop music videos. Also thrown in were jazz, new age, country, metal, soul, and rave music videos. Despite them not being music videos, skits from the late Bobby Rivers' time on VH1 were also played. Hell, even a decent amount of music videos from the late 40s through the mid-70s were played. Someone who wasn't familiar with what MTV and VH1 played throughout their entire series would think MTV2 was playing every single music video that the channels have ever played. Unfortunately for them and the hardcore fans, that was far from the case. Starting on the first day of the MTV2 A to Z marathon, problems were already starting to plague it. During the early parts of the A videos, the music video for Duran Duran's Via to Kill was played 3 times. Relatively speaking, this isn't a major problem. Errors and mistakes are bound to happen, but throughout the A to Z marathon, from the least problematic to the most problematic, errors and mistakes from the iconic album mislabel of rock art and the X-ray style appearing on music video labels, music videos airing at the wrong times, gray screens appearing, to even the accidental override of MTV2's video feed with the video feed from Nickelodeon, all occurred during the A to Z marathon. However, there were a couple things that especially pissed a lot of people off that occurred during the A to Z marathon. On March 13th, 2000, MTV2's satellite signal was moved. Viacom wanted to make MTV2 a sub-channel of the main MTV channel. Towards the end of the O music videos, sometime around March 2nd or 3rd, MTV2 put a looping message notifying viewers of the move at the bottom of the screen. This message continued to be looped throughout the entirety of P, Q, R, and the beginning of the S music videos. But when MTV2's satellite signal was moved, the subscription satellite television services and networks weren't ready to deal with it. According to Steph Gontas, whose article is a major source and inspiration for this video, DirecTV thought slower flares would blame for the loss of the MTV2 signal and they would look for a new signal for hours, which resulted in viewers not being able to watch MTV2 for most of the day. After the signal move was fully complete, MTV2's signal was compressed to the point where the channel would freeze periodically, which didn't help things in the slightest. However, for the hardcore fans of MTV, their biggest issue with the A to Z marathon was the skipped and omitted music videos. The first major music video they saw that was skipped was Journey's After the Fall. Throughout the A to Z marathon, around an average of 2 music videos were skipped an hour. While yes, a lot of music videos were played, most alternative versions of music videos, live performances, comedy clips, and most importantly for hardcore fans, rare music videos from the MTV Basement Tapes, MTV Amp, VH1 8-track Flashback, VH1 New Visions, and so many other programs were omitted. Alongside those programs, hundreds, if not thousands of music videos played on MTV's, one of the many channels from the MTV Digital Suite, were skipped. Even more known music videos, such as Stevie Nicks' Stand Back, were omitted from the A to Z marathon, despite being played on MTV, VH1, and even M2. Due to how many music videos were skipped or omitted, the hardcore fans suspected that MTV2 didn't air these music videos due to them not being digitized, meaning that they couldn't be aired. Some even thought the music videos were cleared from the MTV Archives. And for the music videos that they had their archives digitized on MTV servers, the programmers chose not to play them, either intentionally or unintentionally. However, I can't prove these were the exact reasons why these music videos were skipped or omitted on MTV2, but I can say this. Starting around March, the execs at MTV wanted to end the marathon early. Regular viewers were sick and tired of it running, hardcore fans were dissatisfied by the many problems and skipped and omitted music videos, and the execs wanted to end it as soon as possible. With MTV2's 8-hour programming wheel changed early on during the A to Z marathon to 12 hours, with only one repeat of it instead of the 3 it started with. Soon, all of their wishes would come true. On April 10th, 2000, the MTV2 A to Z marathon finally made it to the Z music videos. Of course, just like the rest of the letters, music videos were skipped and omitted. Royal Crown Review's music video for Zip Gum Bop Reloaded was skipped, and from what I know, 4 music videos were omitted. Those being for Buster Poindexter's cover of Sad You Santa Claus, Jean-Michel Jarre's Zulok, the original music video for Cherry Poppin' Daddy's Suit Suit Ride, and K7's Sunga Sang. Jancy Dunn, who clearly was tired of the A to Z marathon herself, began talking about the letters, emails, and complaints the channel received throughout the A to Z marathon before the music video for T-Ride's Zombies from Hell played. And finally, after 4 months, the MTV2 A to Z marathon came to an end with the second version of the music video made for Cherry Poppin' Daddy's Suit Suit Ride. Apparently, after it came to an end, Jancy began reading actual hate mail from the viewers. Unfortunately, a recording of this is lost media, so if anyone has a copy of it, please upload it. So, let's have some fun now with the stats. Thanks to Scott Davies on Usenet, from the nearly 19,000 music videos the MTV Archives supposedly had, 16,968 were scheduled to air, and from those 16,968 music videos, taking into account the 12-hour programming block, the average of 2 music videos skipped an hour, the omitted music videos, and other factors such as the last hour or 2 of the A to Z marathon block being ended early, which was implemented by MTV2 halfway through the marathon, the average number of music videos played during the MTV2 A to Z marathon was, drumroll please, 14,524. This results in around 4,500 music videos being skipped and or omitted. The shortest music video set to air during the A to Z marathon is MOD's Vince, with a runtime of only 17 seconds. The longest music video overall set to air during the A to Z marathon is the full version of Michael Jackson's Thriller, with a runtime of over 13 minutes 30 seconds. Finally, for his mini documentary, the artist with the most music videos set to air during the A to Z marathon is of course Madonna, with 46 music videos of hers set to air during the A to Z marathon. Now, with the stats out of the way, let's move on to the final part of this mini documentary. MTV2 relaunched on January 1st, 2001. The channel at this point was changing from a commercial-free channel that played the same music videos 24/7 to a commercial-filled channel that played even less of the same music videos. While yes, there were programs on the channel that played different music videos, like the recently moved 120 Minutes, which turned into Subterraneans in 2003, the rebooted Headbangers Ball starting in 2003, and the many hip-hop shows, fans of older music videos started ditching MTV2 for Virtual Classic, which played many of the skipped MTV2 A to Z marathon music videos. By 2005, MTV2 would rebrand again, adopting the iconic two-headed dog logo, but as time went on, more non-music related programs and reality TV shows started appearing on the channel. Just like MTV, it started to abandon its roots, and by November 2017, MTV2 stopped playing music videos entirely. It's still on the air today, but obviously as a shell of its former self. On the A to Z like marathon side of things, on New Year's Day 2009, VH1 aired the VH1 Classic 2009 and 2009 A to Z marathon. It, unlike the MTV2 A to Z marathon, didn't play every single music video in the MTV Archives. Instead, it played 2009 music videos from January 1st to January 7th, from Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machines 1-2-3 to a live performance of David Bowie's Ziggy Stardust. After this point, it seems like no other A to Z like marathon has taken place on any of the MTV, VH1, or CMT channels. As someone who was born years after it started, looking back at MTV2 A to Z marathon, it was a disaster. Despite the many problems and thousands of skipped and amended music videos, it was one of the last ambitious things MTV did when it came to their music videos. To me, the genre of music videos shown is mind-blowing, from the girl and boy bands at the end of the millennium to the least known artists and bands. I became aware of the MTV2 A to Z marathon in January 2023, after I saw the MTV2 A to Z recording of Dean Martin's Since I Met You Baby. I became curious about it, and after I saw the site's music video for Virginia, I wanted to know what music videos were played. After I saw Goth Kier and Cartman 2002's list, I wanted to make 26 playlists chronically listing those music videos, starting with A in April 2023 and ending with Z on June 30th, 2023. I've been updating them regularly since then. However, alongside those playlists, I created my own text document and my very own YouTube playlist for the MTV2 A to Z Marathon Missing Music Video playlist, building upon what blueart and LF208 made. Alongside those two things, I also created another text document, which contains the most complete and up-to-date list of almost every single MTV music video played on MTV, VH1, and its related channels. All of these will go public after the release of this video. But before I end this video, I want to thank 80s MTV, Arbor Video, Bampots, blueart, Bruceling, Cartman 2002, Goth Kier, Install and Adelbrand, LF208, Mr. Briefcase Music, OldSchoolOtaku, Ottumettu, Stefkantis, White Sharks Free, and everyone else who has or is continuing to preserve the history of the MTV2 A to Z marathon. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be making this mini documentary. While the marathon itself was a disaster, it remains one of the last ambitious things MTV ever did with its music videos. Many rare music videos saw the last airings, but in my eyes, it brought it into an era for MTV networks. From A to Z, this was the MTV2 A to Z marathon. Thank you all so much for watching this mini documentary. Starting with the MTV2 A to Z marathon playlist, I've been working on the MTV2 A to Z stuff for over a year and a half now, and I'm happy to continue bringing the history of it to YouTube with this mini documentary. This has all been a passion project for me, and I'll continue to update the playlist for as long as YouTube keeps my channel up, which hopefully is forever, but knowing YouTube, who knows. If I've gotten anything wrong, correct me in the comment section and I'll pin your comment. Sorry for taking longer than expected to upload this mini documentary. Halfway through doing my voiceovers, I caught the flu and it trashed my voice for almost a week. and I'm doing these voiceovers on New Year's Day. My voice still sounds like crap, but it's better than what it was a day ago. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you all had a Happy New Year. Walete.